Welcome. Hello all. So today we are going to go through the updates, pull out the most recent games. So let's just jump straight into it. So if we bring on the screen share, I did have Tabletop Simulator open, but we actually do already have the game ready. So we're just going to jump out of that, go into the main menu, and jump out. What we are going to do is open up our compass and look at the database itself. So I'm going to bring this down here just so we can log in with the credentials and securely. And we're going to jump into the databases themselves. So these are the database. This is the actual database itself. So you can see we have when we go into the live app database, we have 130,000 and 723, and when we go into the news, we have 130,826. So that is a grand total of 103 new games added this week. So now what we're going to do is actually going to push that to the new instance, so everyone else can actually see it. And yeah, that's basically this week's process. That script actually took us just under 4 hours to run. So next week, when we do the live stream, we're going to kick that off at I kicked it off at 11:30 Australian Eastern Standard Time. So we'll actually kick that off next week at 4 o'clock Australian Eastern Standard Time, so that we can actually stream and get the live updates. So you can actually see above my head the script that's actually going to be running. So what we'll do is from here on, we'll actually work with a timing aspect, just so you can actually see how many games were added. So if I actually open up, we can go through and scroll back up. We can see these are the names of the games being added. So creating a new entry for all these numbers, we could actually go through and find the ID of each of those different games. So if I was to go through and open up one of those games, we can see, let's just pick one of those numbers, 347087. So this is a new game, Utmost Savagery, and was only added this week. So definitely a brand new game that we haven't actually heard of. So let's actually pick out another number, 347087. Oh, that was the one I just did. So yeah, let's not do that. 347102. Star Wars Outer Rims. So I didn't know about this game either. So we can definitely go through, have a look. That's where the chat could definitely be helpful, finding out which games we actually want to look at, and just take reference to what everyone wants to look at in the new games. So is there something that we actually want to go through some of these games? Do we want to have a look, see what information we can find about them? And yeah, that's going to be up to you, the viewers and the followers, to actually tell me and tell the team what you actually want to see. So we'll actually be working this week to try and create a more regular schedule for everyone to actually go through. So definitely hit us up on all the social media platforms. We've got Facebook, we've got Instagram, we've got Twitter, we've got Pinterest, as well as here on Twitch. So definitely, and once this video is recorded, placed onto YouTube, definitely let us know in the comments and the chat what you actually want to see. Do you actually want us to go through each of the games? Do you want to see how many, just the total? So as I said before, 103 new games added this week, And yeah, I definitely want to actually get your input and feedback. What is everyone interested in seeing when they look at these new games? I can actually also bring in some of the metadata associated with those games. So if we actually open this up, bring that up there, we'll grab this and we put that into there. So this is all the metadata that we're able to get. It looks very, very scary when we look at it at this point, but one of the big aspects that we're looking for here is, so year published actually doesn't, you can't actually see that on the screen because I'm covering it up, but you can see that this information is very, very new. There's not a lot of information in there at the moment for this particular game. Doesn't have a weighting, doesn't have any other information. So let's pick another game, find out. 347096. Definitely a brand new one. We don't have any information on it as yet. So 347076. Russian Revolutions. Alright, so this one's got a little bit more information in there. No one has placed it as owned or anything like that as yet. Yeah, absolutely brand new. And we can start having a look at these different games and see what it is that 347095, what it is that's on the horizon for us. So let's also go up, scroll up a little bit more, and let's pick some of these games in here. 346988. Animal Warrior. This looks like it's a 2019 game, but it's only just been added. So let's actually see what information we can find in the metadata about it. So it says it was published in 2019, but realistically it's only just coming onto Board Game Geek. Why? I don't know, but we'll actually be able to pick that kind of information up. If we scroll through, what we do want to check is just make sure that there was no errors in adding any games. So as you can see, it's going through 1,305 pages of information, and yeah, I guess that's going to be kind of the information we want to see. Do we want to? I don't think we could stream for 4 hours. Maybe we'll work up to that. That could be a good goal for the stream. Let's find out from the viewers how interested you are in actually seeing this in lifetime. But realistically, I definitely think we could stream for 1 or 2 hours at the end of the stream. At the moment, it's taking around 4 hours for the pool to occur. And as you can see, as we scroll through, for the first 1,000 pages, for the most part, we're not getting any new games. But as we start getting in, you can see here, that's the first game was picked up on page 1144. And then if we scroll down, we start getting more and more games added each time. Yeah, so let's actually see what that 1144 was. So if we scroll through here, 300530, that game doesn't have any information on it. So US Naval War College, once more, published in 2019, but we're only just picking it up now. That could be that previous scripts haven't picked it up, but that's very unlikely. If we look here, I'm guessing these pages, when we actually grab the information, it actually goes by the year published. So that's why they're getting picked up on these pages, but we run the script from the start every time because we don't want to be missing anything out. So let's go through 315187. Once more, it says it was published in 2020, but it's a brand new game. It was only added this week. So that's a nice little happy medium that some games aren't always added to Board Game Arena straight away. So once more, never heard of that game, even though it was published in 2020. Let's have a look at this one here. 334948. Once more, so it's saying it's 2021, so we're starting to get in, but haven't heard of this game, haven't seen anything. It doesn't have any information on there either, so it'll be very interesting to talk to some of these developers and publishers, so a self-published game, as to why why they don't have all this information up. Maybe they've added the game this week, but they haven't actually posted it up. So let's have a look at another game. And we go in Tell More Fantasy. So once more, doesn't really give us any information. So that's the pool for this week. We will stream later tonight with a game, but as we said before, total games pulled from this week was 103. I don't think anyone made any guesses, so let's actually get that social media train going. I'll put up the next post calling for guesses tomorrow, Australian Eastern Standard Time. That way we'll be starting guesses from Monday through to Sunday afternoon. With that all done, there doesn't seem to be anyone actually watching from the stream, but as I said before, we're going to be pasting this video into YouTube as well. So definitely hit us up, leave some comments below, tell us what you want to be seeing, and we'll go from there. With that all said, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.